What's going on, y'all? It's your man Smash coming at you with another episode of the Smash Cast. All is, bro. I got something. I got a particular topic that I want to speak about today, y'all. Uh, First, I want to say I hope y'all doing all Gucci. Y'all taking care of yourselves out here, man. Cause this shit is buck. This shit is buck wild, bro. I'm on disability, and these niggas don't give a shit about me, bro. Not no more. I'm at the home stretch of this shit. They don't give a fuck, bro. I'm doing DoorDash now. Just to scramble a few bucks, and it's not that bad a job. I do like 3 hours a day because driving does take a lot out of me. Like it's not the first time I've done delivery and shit. Like I used to deliver Chinese food, but like I'm really trying to pace myself now, and like and I like DoorDash. It's not that bad, bro. I'm just worried about beating up my car, man. That part I don't like. Beating up my car, I hate that shit. But I got to do what I got to do given my circumstances. I can't get a new job right now because I'm still on disability, which means I'm technically employed still. So, but you know, what I mean, we're making moves, making plans. We're doing what we got to do to get it together. Anyway, so to the main topic. Listen, guys, I got some. I'm gonna get into some real territory right here, and yeah, follow along, man, if you can relate. So, take my pills. Some weight loss pills, bro. Motherfucker, I gotta lose weight, man. I'm trying to reduce my body fat content. It's from Irwin Naturals. This one I used to Anastasia got me their mental supplements for memory retention and was it Brain Awake? It's really like spices and caffeine. That's what the Brain Awake was. I can't find the memory retention one, but the Brain Awake one really works. It's like a nicer. I don't like coffee, so it's a nice alternative. And what I'm taking right now is CLA Lean. This is for body fat reduction. Reduction. It's actually just mostly spices. So, like, bro, like I could do a whole episode on spices and fruit and shit, bro. Like, we're supposed to ingest this shit, bro. This shit is like designed to help us out, bro. So, but anyway, like it's good. I want to believe it works. I've just been eating less. I've been fasting. So, but anyway, yeah, that's a very different episode. So, guys, um, I'm trying to figure out how to start this. Okay, so boom, in high school, when I was in high school, there was a security guard. Like some niggas don't know. Yeah, I went to a school that had security guards because there was like a fight a week almost. Um, and so sometimes there were hot spots, like it'd be like two fights a week. But yeah, so we had security guards, bro, and everybody knew everybody. You know, you're stuck in the same building. You go to the same building 5 days a week, 7 hours a day, not including after school programs. You get there early for breakfast or whatever. Like you're gonna remember names. Did I say for 4 years? For 4 years. So you're gonna remember names. And there was this one. His name was Mister. Well, I don't remember his first name, and I'm gonna just. I only. Nor, frankly, it doesn't matter because I still refer to a lot of teachers and people from my younger days by Mister, Mrs. You know that shit. So his name to me is Mister McLaurin. And he has passed away recently. I can't remember. I want to say February. I don't remember exactly, but it was earlier this year. Uh, and I think it was like March or April. And he recently passed away, and I believe it was some form of cancer that killed him. And Rob, and our boy Brandon knew about him. Like, I mean, knew about him. Fuck, we like we know him. We ran into him a lot. Like, he was the security guard that we usually talk to. Like, it was him and Mr. Freeman, and who was another man that passed away, but he died when I think we were in. No, no, no. We just got out of high school. Like, he think he died in 2016, if I remember right. I don't remember. But yeah, we were already out of high school. Like, but yeah, he was our security guy. Like, that was a dude we had a lot of conversation with and this and that. We would fuck with him a lot. And he was cool with us and shit. Like, bro, one of the most memorable moments we had with that man, with Mr. McLaurin, he was like, he'd be like, "Oh, this what was it? You gotta dip the noodle." We was talking about fucking something about no, we wasn't even talking about fucking. I forgot what the three of us were talking about. And this dude was like, this dude hopped on our shit, and he just jumped into the conversation, and he just started to talk to us about fucking, and he was just like, "Yo, listen, hey, hey, hey," and he squares, and he like walks up to me, and he's just like, "Yo," like, bro, he's really just squaring in on me, like talking to me. He's like, "Yo, you know how old black men they do that close up, hands on your chest type shit, like he on your shoulder, he in the middle of your fucking diaphragm, this and that." He's like, "Listen, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that, and listen." What you need, my man, right now? I think I was a junior when he said this. He's like, "You gotta dip the noodle. You gotta dip the noodle." And that shit stuck with all of us, all three of us, for dumb long, bro. I was like, cause we never heard no shit like that. Wet the willy, fucking slob on the knob, all that weird shit, bro. But dip the noodle was never heard, bro. And my man really said dip the noodle, and I wanted to bring Rob on for this episode, but I just can't wait any longer for this. It's bad enough I waited long enough to speak on this. But I'll catch him on another time, and we'll speak on this at another day. But for right now, I just want to do a one on one. It's just like this man was talking about dip the noodle, man, and that shit just stuck with us forever. Like, we was talking mad crazy because these niggas was clowning me. He's like, "Yo, you dipped the noodle yet? This and that, this." Fuck you, nigga. We still say that shit to this day, bro. That and wet the willy. But dip the noodle will forever be in our minds, bro. I swear to you. And yo, man, and that was great. This dude was fun, man. He was doing his job and shit. And we had another guy, a teacher we always went to because the three of us had the same lunch period. His name was Mr. White, and we fucked with him. Like, he was cool people, man. He was an art teacher and shit, and he he lunch was boring as the motherfucker, bro. So we would go into his fucking room, who was right next to the lunchroom. It was like, yo, McLaurin, just let us go, my nigga. He's right here. We're not going nowhere. We're gonna be in his room. And then he was like, "Nah, I can't let y'all pass this and that." I'm like, "Nigga," I didn't say that to him, but it was like, "Yo, come on, man. Word. I thought we was homies. This and that. Dip the noodle. Remember, my nigga? Like, what?" Nah, but sometimes Mr. White had to sign off on us slipping through, bro. And like he was like, "Yo, I'll take him." Like, that's how he would have to be. Like, "Yo, I'll take him, guys. Come on." Cause I mean, he knew we fucked with him heavy. He was cool. He wasn't just refuge. Like, Mr. White was a cool ass teacher. Like, we genuinely fucked with him. And Mr. White, he also passed. They never released why he went, but me and Rob went to the funeral and shit. I can't remember, man. But he also went when I left high school. I want to say like 2016, 2017. I can't remember when, but we got we got French toast after that shit. Cause that's what you do at the funeral. You go to the funeral and then you go eat. That's how it's usually done. But he also went, man. He also passed. We want to say drug something with involving drugs. We don't know, nor frankly do we want to know. Like I mean, out of sheer curiosity, we do, but it's Mr. White. We just leave that shit alone. We leave that shit alone. Um, but yeah, man, and Mr. And so like we were going, he would let us into Mr. White's place like that, and Mr. White was cool ass people, bro, and that's a man I can't forget. Like he really helped me out a lot when it comes to art and shit. Like I mean, he was just a vibe. He was a cool ass teacher and shit. I'm fucking back. Hold on. He was a cool ass teacher, bro, and and there was some things I never got to tell Mr. White about. Like I never thanked him for all the shit that he did for us, bro. Like he taught me a few things about art. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the few teachers that not only did he take his job seriously, bro, but he genuinely enjoyed it, and he tried to do what he could. Like when I told him back in the day when I wanted to get into art, he tried. He bought somebody from Full Sail in to talk to us, and I think he did it for me. Full Sail University is a university in California that teaches artists and musicians how to do their work. I never trusted Full Sail. I was iffy about it. I mean, I'm a fucking kid in high school, man. I don't know. I don't even know if I wanted to go to college. In all honesty, they throw that pressure on you at an early age, man. When in reality, you don't know what you want to do. But yeah, man, just like I never thanked Mr. White for doing none of that, man. And nor could I, cause he went like he went when I was dealing with some shit in my life. Like I think I want to say it was 2016 when Mr. White passed, man. And in 2016, I was still dealing with my father. I was grieving for my father, and I was going through my own shit, man. And so I don't even know if I would have seen him again. But I mean, he was cremated and everything, and gave it to his mother, and that's some shit. When the mother has to bury the child, that's some shit, man. Like Rob's got this one story about how he saw Mr. White delivering pizzas to his spot, and he duped him an extra 20. Just be like, yo, take care of yourself, man, because that's how much he meant to us. And I met Mr. White a few times taking my dogs to the dog park, as a matter of fact. I mean, it was like once. But, we chilled and shit, and we talked. And that was our guy, man. That was our man. So I never thanked him for being a like. Sometimes when you fuck with somebody, bro, you just want to like thank them for like, yo, thank you for being a vibe. Like that's what I've really been doing, like thanking people. Like I want to start doing that, like thanking people for uplifting and just being chill. Like so much these days we go about just looking at the negative, looking at the bad shit, but nobody wants to look at the good shit, man. Like if somebody's a vibe, bro, that's special. If you can click with somebody, bro, that's special. So many people, you'll just there'll be duds around you, and I think, hold on, man, I gotta fucking scratch my back. So many people will be duds in your life, bro, and they'll pass you, or you just work with them for a period of time or something like that, bro. But few people actually genuinely stick with you, bro. Whether it's whether you diverge, your paths change, bro, and you don't even see them again, but you remember the energy that they gave you in the moments that you were with them. Like, and I think that's important for people to click onto. I think it was. Let me look this up. So I'm not watching it. Maya Angelou, who said, I hope it was Maya. I'm not fucking around. Um, Hold on. What did she say? What the fuck? Here it is. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Yeah, that's Maya. I just like that's another real ass quote that's a fact though, bro. Like people need to understand how important that quote is. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That's something that people these days need to really recognize that you will forget some shit, bro, and the truth will get misconstrued in however you feel, bro. But how you felt that day will not change. You feel that way for some reason. Like I've forgotten a lot of situations that that have affected me, and I could literally forget why I felt fucked up about somebody. Like I used to not fuck with Trippy Red. I don't know why. I never met this nigga in person. I just did not fuck with him at all whatsoever. And I dead ass forgot. And I was telling Isaac, I was like, yo, why do I not like this nigga, bro? I forgot. I forget why I don't like this dude. And he was like, and he forgot for a little bit too. And then sometime later, I brought it up again. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I don't remember why I don't like this nigga. And he was like, he did something with X at 6ix9ine. See, I still don't remember what the fuck happened, but I just remember he did something with X and 6ix9ine that made me not like him. And I love X so much that I said, fuck that nigga. So that's what. But anyway, that's somebody I don't even fucking know. But yeah, people like you just recognize what people close to you, the energy that they give off on, bro. The energy they give off, how that affects you, and you need to recognize that whether you remember this person or not. Like, there's some people from my past, bro, who I remember them being good people and good vibes and whatnot, but I barely remember them. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that, like, that's just something that I need to at least be aware of and acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? That these are good people, and we just went different ways. But so backtrack to Mr. McLaurin, because now that I actually bring up Mr. White, these two coincide with each other, and I just went on that whole thing. So when Mr. McLaurin he died a few months ago, uh, he it was a splash, man. It was a ripple in the community. I didn't know that he held as much weight as he did. I knew that you're a security guard in one of the main high schools in Poughkeepsie, in a city in general. People are gonna know you. But I didn't know that he was involved with basketball, and people knew who he was, just where he was. Like, I mean, I think I seen him outside his house one time. I didn't know it was his house, but I know where he lives now. But I didn't know that he was that involved with the community and all that. I honestly didn't. He did some basketball. He did a lot of things with the basketball teams and local school stuff. Like I honestly can't tell you guys. I just remember when he died, it was a ripple. And he was celebrated. Like after the funeral, he this was before the vaccine and everything, guys. Like this was like March, April. Like this is before like when the vaccine was just coming out. So I was okay. So when he died, uh, everybody there was a whole thing going on by like literally in the basketball court in front of his house, and they held like a, I think that's where the wake was, the celebration of him and his person. And I wanted to go. I asked Rob, I'm like, yo, you want to go to this, bro? And he thought about it, man. And I was like, I thought about it too, because here it is, still COVID. We are still in COVID, and I was trepidatious about it. But also, my social anxiety kicked in. Uh, I ain't have nothing nice to wear. I didn't like, I was just, not only was I throwing out excuses, but they were legit excuses. Like I didn't feel like I was doing them justice. And to me personally, that funeral vibe, man, I like Mr. McLaurin. I fucked with him, but I just personally feel like this is me doing him more justice than showing up to his funeral or that party, that celebration, I should say. I just feel like that this is probably doing more justice than me showing up there. So, uh, so I didn't know that he had that much weight, but in regards to me and him, when okay, so I want to say I'm a junior again or a sophomore. I don't remember. I honestly, it was like a junior or a senior. I was either a junior or a senior in high school, and I'm walking down the hallway alone, and we cross paths. We talk for a little bit, this and that, and when people, when people, especially black people or darker people, we like to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? We throw shade at each other consistently. Uh, Actually, now that that's done rendering, I can actually set this to update. So when we throw shade at each other and this and that, and so when we when we went back and forth, I forgot what he said, but I remember saying something about his father. Something about his father. I don't remember what. And he was like, oh, ho, ho, ho. He fake punched my chest and shit. But I feel like he kind of meant it. Like, you fat motherfucker, why would you speak about my father? But he was like, yo, don't ever speak about my father on the real. And I was like, I got you. And I know I fucked with him. And he didn't say it like that. He was like, yo, don't ever speak about my... It hurts to kind of remember a little bit. I ain't gonna front. He's like, yo, don't speak about my father again, bro. I was like, got you, bro. And I know, man. Like, who the fuck? Who the fuck am I to speak about a grown man's father? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know him like that. I don't know you like that, boss. Who the fuck am I, this kid, to speak about a grown man's father? Like I know your life story, boss. You know, because after I said that, man, this and that how time passes, and just in the last few years, I want to say 2017, I remembered that moment, and it sank with me. It sat with me, bro. Like, why did I do that? I know I've never been witty when it comes to like throwing out insults. I'm a sarcastic guy, but it's like when it comes to dogging dogging people right there, like when I'm supposed to dog people, like I can dog somebody. Just I am a witty guy, bro, but it's like when it comes to like, okay, 3, 2, 1, do a wilding out sketch. I'm like I can't do that, bro. But like in passing, when my mind just goes, I can dog somebody. But in that moment, man, I just had nothing to say, so I went for like the first thing that popped in my head: this nigga's father. So, and I just been thinking like, why did I say that? What the fuck? Why did I say that? And I just years is passing, man. I'm just thinking, why? I just felt I didn't even apologize. I'm in no place to be speaking like this. Why would I speak like that? And then now This is 2017. I want to say. Where I'm thinking like this. My father passes. He dies in 2015. I'm fucked up. The latter half of 2015, October 2015, he dies. So I'm fucked up all 2016. And then come 2017, like that's when I start. That's when I have to snap back into reality. My mom gave us. She gave us 2016. We took a year off, away from society. The whole fucking family took a year from society, and then here we come, 2017. We come back, and then I'm starting stand up, and I'm trying to build a life. I'm trying to start shit, and here this comes back because I think they're correlated. Like me losing my father, made me get a brain cell to think, why did I say this about this man's father when I don't know nothing? Why would I do that? Why would I say such a thing? So, me thinking about this, I'm trying to figure out, should I apologize? And then I eventually, yeah, I'll apologize. Yeah, I need to apologize to Mans. And I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. I don't know if I can hit him up. I don't know nothing. I'm just thinking, one of these days, if I ever see him again, I need to apologize. And me, I'm a little crazy, bro. I'm like playing out scenarios where, I'm gonna meet him again, and I'm just like, McLaurin, man, listen, I just need to apologize, man, for how I talked about your father, this and that. And that remember that joke we did that one time way back when, Yeah, I said something about your father, and he'd be like, "Oh man, I don't remember what you're talking about." I'm like, "Bro, listen, whether you remember it or not, just know I remember it. It happened, and I'm sorry." That's it. That's how it was gonna go, and then I'm being a little bitch, man. I'm not even looking him up on Facebook. I'm not looking him up on IG. You know what I mean? I'm not looking him up no place. I'm just thinking, oh, I'm gonna meet him by chance. We're gonna run into each other at the store. Nope. Nope. Ain't happened. I ain't seen Mans since high school. And then I don't hear about him until he dies. So here I am, sick. I didn't find out till I was taking a shit. My sister sends me the article, yo, Mr. McLaurin died. I'm like, what? And I clean myself up. I'm reading the article, and I'm just in the bathroom for like a straight half hour, just like, fuck. Fuck. Word. Damn. Because not only did somebody who I knew from high school die, like, I had something to say to him. I had to speak to this man about something that I did, whether it be minor, whether how depending on you see it minor or whatnot, it was major to me. Fucked me up for a few years. I couldn't get it out of my head. I honestly could not get that shit out of my head. I tried to. I tried to move past it. Could not. And so you know what's crazy though, boss? You know what's crazy? Literally about 2 weeks before me finding out that he died, I found Mans on Facebook. Facebook threw him, I mean not Facebook, IG threw him to me. They'd be like, hey, suggestions for friends, this and that. And I saw his name. I was like, yo, McLaurin, yo, what's up, man? And I hop in his DMs. He had like fucking 5 photos of his family or something like that, bro. But it was him, which was whatever. And he's an old guy, man. I know he's an old head. He ain't on IG like that, but fucking hopefully one day he's gonna see this shit. So I just leave him. He's gonna hop back on. So I just leave him like 5 voice messages, like 3, 4, 5 voice messages, bro. Just saying what I'm saying now, man. Yo, man, listen. Remember, it's Antonio from high school, this and that. Like, yo, man, how you doing? Listen, I gotta speak to you right quick. Remember that stuff I said about that thing? Stuff. It wasn't more than one thing. Remember that thing I said about your father when we was going back and forth in junior year? Yeah, man, I just want to apologize for that. I had no right saying. I just want to apologize for that. I had no right saying that. Like, I mean, I was speaking like I knew. I said that like I knew you. Like, I know your life story. Like, I had no place speaking like that, man. I honestly didn't about you, bro. Like, you a nice man and everything, bro. You an honest man, and I am speaking like that. Like, I know we can joke and stuff, bro, but I ain't gonna front. That's out of line, boss. That's out of line. So I'm sorry that I did that. I said that shit, and 2 weeks later, I found out he dies. Like, what the fuck? The fuck? I'm trying to apologize, and you fucking slip out on me, boss. So it's like I felt better after I said that stuff. I felt better. I felt great. I felt good. Like a fucking weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like I don't have to worry about this no more. I just gotta, and I checked it like twice within those 2 weeks, just hoping he would have seen it. And he nah, man, nope, not at all. And he ain't gonna. So I just ain't nothing I can do. There ain't nothing else to do. There's nothing I can do. I just like I had an opportunity to apologize to a man for saying some bullshit. I know I'm putting a lot of weight on this, bro. Like, but because it's like because when you wait to do something, whatever it may be, boss, and you've been waiting, and you literally have not been able to shake it. Like you try to move, they say, "Oh, you got to move past this. You got to move past it." You can't move past everything. A lot of things you need to confront head on. You ain't got a choice. You can't forget. You can't think about something. There's a point where you're gonna have to, yeah, you're gonna have to move past it, bro. But you gotta face that shit head on, address it, or else you are gonna self destruct. Something will happen to you, boss. Or you're not gonna self destruct. But you know what you are gonna do? You're gonna be stuck on that shit. Which is worse. You're gonna be stuck on it. And if you don't take care of it, bro, that's what's gonna happen. I didn't take care of it, and I know they say don't have any regrets. I mean, I regret a couple things. No regrets. I regret a few things. Is this something I regret? Um, I want to say yes, but I also want to say no. I want to say yes because I should have did it. I should have had the balls to at least find him on Facebook or IG. Do I don't because it is what it is. It happened. Ain't shit I can do about it. You know, like it takes time for a lot of people. You gotta let life be life for some people to really recognize what to do. And for people recognize what has happened and then to know what to do, you know, and then further to act on it. So I didn't act on it until last minute. Did I know it was last minute? No, no. Should I? Should have I? Maybe, maybe. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say this whole time with Mr. White, Mr. Freeman, who I brought up for a second, but Mr. Freeman's another case. Let me just say this also. Mr. Freeman, I didn't go to his funeral. It was soon. That's something where I didn't take off. I like he worked like he was another well respected member, security guard. When he died, that also fucked with people, and I didn't know what to do. Like I was working that day, the day of his funeral, and the day of Ronald Wynn's funeral. Who I'm trying to get, who I want to get his brother on to speak about, his how he dealt with all that. Like I want to get his brother on one of these days to speak about how he took that because how he died was fucking crazy. But that's another story for another day. Hopefully we can get that story done. And but like you know what all people okay. Let me try to lightning rod this. Mr. Freeman, Ronald Wynn, Mr. White, and Mr. McLaurin. Mr. Freeman and Ronald, why didn't I go? Okay, so I was working on Mr. Freeman's funeral. Could I have taken off? Maybe, I don't know. But I feel like I should have went. And then with Ron, I don't even remember how that went. I didn't go, but I felt it. Like I fucked with Ron. Everybody fucked with Ron. Everybody fucked with Ron. Big Ronnie. He lost weight though, quick. I want to say a fucked up joke, but I'm not in the place to do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to the man Ronnie. Uh, so so and then Mr. McLaurin. But I didn't go to Ron's funeral. I didn't go to Freeman's funeral. I didn't go. I went to Mr. White's funeral, and I didn't go to Mr. McLaurin's funeral. Why did I not go? I think I'm just done with funerals. I really think I am. I think I'm done with funerals. Like you really gotta be important in my life for me to go. It's just, bro. After my father died, like it's bullshit. It's bullshit. The whole fucking, bro. Okay, so I don't know the finances, and I'm gonna try to get my mom on to see if she can speak on any of this shit, bro. But it's like funerals are bullshit to me now. Like, and it's not even like you. Okay, my nigga, funerals are more expensive than they have to be. And no, no, no. Okay, you know what's bullshit? The people that go, the people that go, the people that go to funerals are bullshit. It's all bullshit. Funerals are when people come out and you see who people are. It's one of those moments where you really see who people are, bro. And people come in droves, depending on the person, to pay condolences, to show up, not show out, to to say, to to do all this bullshit. You either A, haven't seen these people since you were a child, a baby, you won't remember shit, or you know them, but they're there to, because they give a shit. They don't give a shit. Mad of them don't give a fuck. They're there because, like, some of them genuinely do. Like, there was a bunch of people at my father's funeral that genuinely gave a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about family. I'm talking about friends, my nigga. Those friends, bro. Like, a lot of them are fake, bro. And this is why I'm gonna be on that. This is where I'm gonna use fake, bro, because it's like, because it's one thing to be fake in person, on the street or whatever the fuck. It's another thing to be fake at a motherfucking funeral. My fucking father dies. I hear the fucking word of the day is thank anything, anything at all. My fucking word of the day is anything, anything at all. No, the fuck it's not. Like, bro, they say that shit. They don't mean that shit. They don't mean that shit. They honestly don't mean that shit. They ain't gonna do nothing. If you ain't gonna sit there, and I've tried to write jokes about this, bro. If you ain't trying to get your wife right now to give me a blowjob, let me fuck her on the spot. Let me go to the bathroom right now. Let me get into the car. Let's fuck. Get your wife. Let me fuck her. Your daughter's of age. Let's handle this. I got some depression I need to release, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna let me do that? Then shut the fuck up and keep it pushing, boss. You can't figure out nothing else to say. You gonna come at me with some bullshit that you can't even keep anything, anything at all. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. How many times did we hear that shit went up? Because you know what's like? Show up. Pay your respects. Yo, it's fucked up. I can't believe it. This is crazy. Be real. Don't say anything, anything at all. Because you ain't gonna do anything. You gonna bring your wife? Suck my dick, give me a ham sandwich? No. The fuck? Why don't you go kill yourself? You gonna kill yourself? Then don't say it. Bring that nigga back from the dead. You ain't gonna do it? Then fuck out of here. Find something else to say. I don't understand why you people always gotta say some bullshit like that, bro. That's literally the worst thing you could say to somebody, bro. I just don't do funerals no more, bro, because it's bullshit. I guess this is how I can best pay tribute to these people, bro. That, I'm sorry I didn't go to your fucking. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't go to your funeral, but also at the same time, bro, you guys know what's up. You know what's up. I respect y'all, bro. Like, fully. Y'all the homies. Like, what I really want people to know, man, is when you wait, you want to do something and you wait. I understand that you're in a situation. Okay. When you wait, you may lose your opportunity to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, take advantage of what's in front of you the best way that you can, so that you don't feel like you fucked up later, boss. Especially if it's in your head and it's important to you. Because I wanted to apologize to this man, but I couldn't. Because he is gone now. Like, no. I wanted to apologize for him for years, but I couldn't because I was too much of a bitch to do it. I was too busy in my head doing my own thing. I couldn't even hit him up on Facebook. And then I finally hit him up, and now he ain't gonna watch it. He ain't gonna listen to this shit. The best I could do, This is the best I could really do right now, man. In all honesty, from my own viewpoint, this is the best I could really do. Scream into the ether and say, "Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said, Mr. Lauren. I said, I can't do nothing else. You got something to say to somebody, boss. Don't wait. I know. Listen, if how you feel about it, bro. The longer you wait, the more it's gonna hurt. The more it's gonna like fester, you know. And I know I talk a lot of shit. I can back up most of what I say, you know. Not all of it, most of what I say, bro. But I still try to be respectful when it comes to people because I know how people can be. And usually I don't even try to call it respect. I try to call it tact. I usually call it tact, bro, because it's like, do I feel like being real right now or do I just feel like keeping peace? You know what I'm saying? That's usually how I look at my situations. Like, do I feel like being real or do I feel like keeping the peace? Usually I feel like keeping the peace because I don't want to raise my blood pressure anymore than I have to. So it is what it is at that point. But you gotta watch what you say, man, because what you say and me, I'm a bit insecure, bro. So me saying something like that affected me even more. Not just as somebody with a good conscience getting a guilty conscience. So I think people do y'all if you're not about it, bro, watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel fucked up and if you genuinely feel like if you don't apologize to somebody just because they feel some type of way, fuck them. That's on them, bro. If you don't feel it, bro, if you genuinely don't feel it, bro, you're better off because that at least means that you got dignity and honesty in your own right. If you don't genuinely feel fucked up, boss, don't do nothing. Fuck it. Cause then you're honest at that point. But if you genuinely feel fucked up, bro, say something. Just say something. Just say something. Because and then if they don't take that, bro, if that person who feels fucked up doesn't take it, bro, then you keep it pushing. Because they may or may not in time learn to take what you said. And then that's up to you. And then that's not your case though. You said it. You can say you said it. And then you could just keep it pushing. It's like, I apologize, but they don't accept it. You apologized. That's the main thing, boss. It is what it is. Because they may learn later down the line to forgive. Or if they don't forgive, they're like, well, he did apologize, this and that, and this. So there's that. Well, bottom line, guys, what I'm getting at is, I basically said what I'm getting at. If you fuck up, guys, take advantage of what you can when you can, not when you can. Do it. Just do it, bro. Take advantage of what's in front of you. And then if you fuck up along the way, bro, then acknowledge it and handle it. Don't let it slip by you, bro, because that's what I did, and I don't feel too good about myself right now, in all honesty. And, don't be upset when you don't go to somebody's funeral. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, oh, they don't deserve this and that. Sometimes, you just can't deal with no funeral, man. You saying you in today's day and age, bro. You shit, nigga. Go. You know what you could do? Walk up to the family and be like, "Yo, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, you're not sorry, but like, hey, yo, listen, what happened was real crazy. This person meant this to me. This person meant that to me. Here's a souffle. That's it. Show that you give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go to like. I don't want to say like don't go to the funeral, but it's like if you're not comfortable, that's what I'm saying. If you're not comfortable, do not feel that you need to go. Pay your respect in another way. Like, this is how I'm doing it. This is me paying respects to those four men. Like, yo, like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, cause, bro, I can't hear that shit no more, bro. Niggas is getting fucked up when next time I hear that shit, bro. Like, anything at all. They say that shit to me, bro. It's over, man. I'm done. You got some balls on you to lie to me like that. My father's dead, my nigga. You got some nuts on you, bro. Fuck you. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And the people that said that, bro, are good. I want to believe are good people. They were good people before saying that shit. And it's like, never heard from you niggas again. But your anxiety forced this bullshit out of you, bro. It's like, listen, I understand anxiety, bro, but fuck the bullshit, all right? Be anxious and honest, then put up a facade. You know what I'm saying? And that's really it, guys. That's honestly it. That's really it at this point. I got nothing else to say. This is just some of the shit that I'm telling people so that they can live an honest life. And we can explore more topics like this later down the line, but for right now, that's all I got for you guys. Anyway, again, Mr. Freeman, Ronnie, Mr. White, Mr. McLaurin, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, Mr. McLaurin. I'm sorry I said that shit about your father. And, you know, I mean, hopefully you out of pain. That's it. Thank y'all very much for listening to this episode of the Smash Cast All Ears. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And yeah, IG, Cast Smash All Ears, Cast Smash Live, Cast Smash, and Smash 6. Facebook and Smash, TikTok and Smash 6. Thank y'all very much for listening. Smash out.